Why did Vince get into a thing where it seemed kind of like every week or every other week there had to be some reason to bring JR out and humiliate him? Like there was a big let's bully JR on TV for a while kick.
I think there was some people in creative that knew that Vince liked to have fun that way.
Mm-hmm. And you were
and I was the foil, and to ingratiate themselves with the chairman, they kept coming up with ideas to embarrass and humiliate the TV persona of Jim Ross.
So it's one of those things where somebody suggests they humiliate JR. They get a big laugh out of Vince in a meeting, and so the next 6 meetings, somebody is pitching another idea to humiliate you, so they get that big laugh.
Well, you know, Vince is a powerful guy, and he radiates power. Most powerful man in the world in his field by far. It's him and everybody else. And so then you get some writer types that are, some of them are, you know, ballless sycophants that find out which ways how do we ingratiate ourselves with the boss. And, you know, they know that he likes bodily function jokes and having some fun with JR, because sometimes JR took himself too seriously, and it was fun to see my reactions, because I would legitimately get pissed off for a moment.
Right.
And it was fun to see the reactions. So
it is funny, though, when you phrase it that way, thinking that Vince McMahon just likes a good fart joke.
Yeah, well, who doesn't, right?
I guess you're right. Was there any one particular moment that you were like, I don't know why this is too humiliating? Is there any one that was worse than the others? Is there one that sticks out?
No, I think probably the one that took me by surprise the most was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
John Laurinaitis comes out, and it wasn't on the script, and relieves me of my duties on the air, and I knew basically that was basically a message that we're done. You're done, JR. We're going to move on.
But you hadn't been told.
No, and it wasn't even on the format.
Right.
So I walked to the back and.
And is this? Are you pissed at John Laurinaitis, or do you know that
he's playing a character?
Right.
He got his marching orders.
Right. And I guess you've worked with talent long enough to know what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So that came from one guy.
Yeah.
And you know, we're gonna move on, and I think a lot of it too is that, you know, I'd had 3 bouts of Bell's palsy, and one of the things about Bell's palsy is that the doctors really don't know what causes it or what cures it. So, but one thing, they think it could either be viral or stress related.
Right.
So I think, quite frankly, maybe it was handled in a kind of a coarse way at times. I think the WWE was just trying to, let's get him out of the line of fire. There's other things JR can do to help the company.
That's interesting.
And I think put a bunch of heat on John Laurinaitis.
Right.
The character.
That's a very positive way to look at it, which I'm sure took you a little while to get to.
Yeah,
it's
but
probably not the immediate.
But Sam is healthier that way.
Absolutely.
And I think I'm probably accurate in that assessment. But it's sure as heck a lot healthier than just carrying grudges and being angry. I have everything to be thankful for from working at WWE, because I made a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I was there when the company was private and went public, and I got a lot of stock.
Yeah. So you're doing very well.
And I was whole when I went to Oklahoma. I was done. But I'm doing other things. I'm doing the one-man shows.
Right, of course. I mean, we have
podcast and you know, selling the stuff, but I feel like it's not Larry King here.